With our fast-paced world, more people are turning to more traditional art forms to pass the time. Punch, needle, working with wool and other fibers are seeing a resurgence in Manitoba. Owner of Wool Mountain, Maureen Winnicki Lyons, has been felt making, hand spinning and punch needling for years and is sharing her passion with others with a class this weekend. Joining us now is Maureen Winnicki Lyons. Good morning, Maureen.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us. Now, this is an old art form, right? What can you tell us about the history of this?
Well, punch needle is kind of the cool sister of existing rug hooking, which has a long-standing history of fiber arts in Canada, coming from the East Coast.
Okay.
So rug hooking is very similar to this, and we have a history of it in Canada. Punch needle is worked from the back as opposed to the front, but from an observer's point of view, they both look pretty much the same.
Okay.
People are very excited about punch needle. It's having a moment right now in time, and I'm here for it because anyone who can find a reason to become enthusiastic like me with the fiber arts is good people in my view.
Why do you think it's suddenly getting all this attention?
Well, I think it's because fiber arts for the most part are very engaging, easy to get into. Mm-hmm. There's often a short, sometimes steep learning curve, but after that it tends to be pretty smooth sailing with all kinds of room left for creativity, because the act of doing the thing that you want to do is pretty simple and straightforward. So it allows you to invent all kinds of interesting ways to say what you want to say with fiber.
And you're getting recognition for some of your work. You won an award. You won the Judith Ryan Award for your work last year. What was that like for you? What did it mean to you?
Oh, it was a huge honor. By the Craft Council, I was awarded that, and Judith Ryan was a really outstanding interdisciplinary artist, and there's a long history of artists in Winnipeg who have been given the designation of her award, and so to be included among those was like a true honor.
I guess. Okay, and some of these pieces that you brought here, they're completed. They're stunning. You offered for me to touch them. You wanted me to touch them.
Oh, please, yeah, it's all about touch.
Beautiful, really pieces of art, which is just fascinating that this is having a resurgence. What does it do for your physical and mental health to be able to do something like this?
When I get wool in my hands or yarn in my hands, or the ability to sit down and really dive into this really soft and engaging and incredibly forgiving art form, it takes me away from whatever is on my mind. You enter that flow state, like whoever it is, whatever you're doing, whatever your situation in life, it's like you get lost in this. And it's focus, it's so forgiving. Like my first love was ceramics, and to be able to drop your piece, your finished piece, your work in progress, innumerable times, and it always forgives you, right? Like you can drop a skein of yarn a million times and it will always still be a skein of yarn, whereas if you spent 80 hours working on a perfect sculpture,
and then it is
not going to forgive you, right?
So this is the tool we're working with today?
Yes, that is the punch. It's called punch for the punch needle, and there's different kinds of punch needles depending on what kind of material you want to puncture.
Show me how to do this, because we're almost out of time already.
Okay.
So
because I ramble.
So first, let's look at the top, the front, so we have an idea, which is beautiful.
Almost done.
Now, you're using this yellow because you're putting dandelions in the field.
Yes, the bison is going to be in a field of dandelions. So the art of punch is to push it through the fiber, in between these little bits of weave, and then pull it back out again. And so we work it from the back, but what you see is happening on the other side. So there's 3 little loops, right?
Right.
So
that's why you call it punch, because you're literally punching it through the fiber.
So the funny thing about fiber arts is that they often have really violent terms, but it's like the opposite
the softest violence ever.
The softest violence ever.
Okay, so you're having a workshop this weekend. You have spots available in your class. Where can people go and check it out?
The workshop will take place at my studio at Artlington Studios, which is a lovely place. I'm very happy to be there, but the tickets are through Eventbrite.
Okay, and of course we'll have a link on our website as well. Thank you for sharing this with us.
Congrats on the award.
I will.
Yeah, do it.